And beside me in the commentary box is David Bashir. Now, you've been studying the conditions out there, David. What's the latest?
The weather conditions are perfect for cricket, Matt. Absolutely no threat of any rain, and the pitch is in great condition.
Comes to the crease, first ball, and whacks it for 4. Doesn't get any better than that.
Great shot. A big swing and a miss. That's superb bowling.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Beautiful stop there in the outer circle. That was heading for 4 and the fielder timed his dive to perfection. Great stop. That looked like a boundary for certain. 2 more runs. Fielded at cover points. First ball faced, and it's hit for 4.
That's fantastic shot making. 4 all the way.
Durham will be extremely happy with how that over went. Super shot, 1 bounce, hits the rope, 4. Thanks for coming.
That deserved to be punished. The bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Oh, he's got air on this. Great shot. 1 bounce, 4 runs.
That was a cracking shot, Matt. Right out of the sweet spot. Beautiful shot. 4 runs.
Oh, what about that? That's got to hurt.
The bowler bowled a beauty, an in-swinger, nicely delivered.
And the ball is collected at extra cover. And a single. Nottinghamshire County Cricket Club need to tighten up a little here. A poor over. Is about to start a new over.
Saw the ball early and smashed it to the ropes. There's no better sight than seeing a bad ball put away to the boundary. Lovely.
Oh, super shot. One bounce and it hits the rope. Thank you very much.
This guy strikes the ball so sweetly, Matt. He's certainly got his eye in. Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
One bounce and it finds the rope.
He was onto it nice and early. Great shot.
So the end of the over. 24 off it. The bowler is about to start a new over. David, what information do you have about this player?
The bowler has an excellent strike rate. Such an attacking weapon in this side.
Oh, super shot. One bounce and it hits the rope. Thank you very much.
Super shot that. Placed it perfectly.
Catch! Yes, bowler!
Great fielding. That's a boundary cut off for sure. And a couple more runs. That's a bouncer, and that will be his one and only in this over.
Bowler's end!
Three more to the score. Middle of the bat, stands and delivers. 6 runs, and that's his 50.
The slower ball, and the batsman picked it. It was punished for 6.
And this is in the air. Super shot, one bounce, hits the rope. 4, thanks for coming. End of the over, and his bowling figures won't look too healthy after that effort.
No!
2 runs.
That's a fine shot. Got onto it early.
Jennings now moves into the 30s.
Nicely placed, making the fielders work overtime. He couldn't have timed it any sweeter.
That's a bouncer and above shoulder height. He won't be able to bowl any more in this over. That would have been 4 runs, well fielded. The end of a costly over. Super shot, 1 bounce, hits the rope, 4, thanks for coming.
Lovely shot. I couldn't have played that any better myself, Matt.
Oh, look out, it's in the air. Shark now moves into the 60s.
Didn't take long for this batsman to get his eye in. He's hitting the ball so well now. Perfect timing in that shot, exactly where he wanted to put the ball.
This is so high it'll bring rain. Shark now moves into the 70s and is going well.
Into the 70s, he's got his eye in, looking towards the ton.
Oh, super shot, 1 bounce and it hits the rope. Thank you very much.
Lovely timing, no stopping that ball from getting to the rope.
This is high in the air. Oh, super shot, 1 bounce and it hits the rope. Thank you very much. Just what the doctor didn't order. A terrible over.
Yes.
Another run taken.
Into the 40s, edging closer to the half century.
That's it.
The sweeper out at deep mid-wicket will collect this. And a good return there back from the deep. 3 runs there.
Into the 80s, a century looming.
Wait there. Yep.
That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air. And a tidy over comes to an end.
When you're bowling to the fielding side, please make them welcome.
The keeper jumps up and makes a marvellous stop behind the boundary. Oh my word, beaten all ends up.
Keeper.
And he takes the single. 2 more runs. That's a corker. The batsman was left hitting thin air.
The batsman should have dispatched that ball. It was poorly delivered and deserved to be hit to the boundary.
A marvellous take by the keeper, high above his head. That had 4 written all over it. The batsman was beaten all ends up there and it sails past the bat to the keeper.
Quick ball.
And 2 runs added. The captain looks pleased with that over.